It was a full house last night at the shelter here, and it always happens when it rains. Let me tell you one thing though, these metal roofs are loud. It was like an artillery barrage in there last night. Oh, such beautiful ground cover. Makes you just want to lay down and roll around in it. Not. It's beautiful. Climbing up this mountain, and somebody looks like they've dragged an old church steeple up here and implanted it on the mountain there. Beautiful. Man, what this countryside looked like a few hundred years ago. So again, this is, I just climbed 1,400 feet out of the valley down there. I can't see it anymore. That's the city of Kent. Anyway, 1,400 feet out of the valley, and here's that's the end of the rock wall right there. So that would have been the end of the farmer's property. So this entire slope would have been deforested. There would be no trees on it, and all grass, and maybe cows. Maybe there's no way you're farming up here. It's way too steep. So this is all cattle. This is all pasture land. So again, all these hills were just grass. There was no forests at all here. However many years ago, like a couple of hundred years ago. That's just amazing to me. I can't even imagine what this all would have looked like. Just grass or grain or whatever. Fields and fields. Not a single tree. I mean, I've walked through fields. You've seen them. That would have been just everywhere. Not just those few fields here and there. That would have been everywhere. Everywhere I've walked so far. Well, in the Northeast. And in the mid-states, there's plenty of rock walls there too, but there I was assuming they were defense points against the military of the North or the South. But you know, somebody placed those up there on the edge of their field 200 years ago, and they still stand. That's kind of cool how that is growing right out of the rock there. Wonder where the roots all go. Just farther in, I suppose. But yeah, this rock is pretty huge. And I'm on the side of this mountain here. And it's got to be greater than 45-degree angle down. These steps are steep. Whew. I don't know how to even describe how steep everything is. Those aren't straight up, but anyway, hiking down this hill, mountain, but it goes down a long ways. My knees are starting to hurt. A lot of steps, man. Whoa. Still at 50-degree, 60-degree angle down, all the way down to the bottom. It looks like at least another 100 yards. Wow. I guess this is what I was coming down, or around. It is a 100-foot tall, big, solid bedrock wall. Yeah, there's no way you're hiking up or down that. That is rock climbing for the experts, I think. Anyway, still got a ways to go down. Yeah, this rock formation is really cool. It's just like a big bubble of rock. Very smooth, very worn. Slippery, I think, with the moss. So the stairs were nice, I suppose. Better than coming down this thing. I tented here last night, right next to one of those old walls I've going on and on about. And there's a big wide river down there. I thought it was raining all night long, but it was the dew from the cloud that had settled down into this area, and literally it sounded like rain on my tent, and I did not want to wake up this morning and walk, but as you can see, it's sunny. There was quite a crowd in the shelter last night, and they've kind of left all their food out. I don't know where they are. That's not a good thing if there's bears around. Maybe they're just getting food or water, but hope they come back soon. You can see all these spider webs in this field. I don't know if that's normal, or if maybe the dew is just allowing us to see these spider webs. Maybe they're just always through the fields. Maybe there's just really is that many spiders. Well, I'm getting ready to cross this stream. This will be my biggest stream crossing to date. And I'm wondering if this is a good spot, or if I can go maybe upstream a little bit and maybe not get my feet wet. Well, I just want to cross here. I got my toe wet, but that's about it. One thing when you do a stream crossing, you gotta loosen your backpack. In case you fall in, you don't want your backpack dragging you downstream. So you gotta unbuckle it and just have it on your shoulders, and that's it. And yeah, tiptoe dance across the river. Here's a nice view. I wonder what that is. So I've been listening to this for a while. I think there's a racetrack right down the mountain from me. It's just getting louder and louder as I keep going. That's the racetrack.